Hey guys, welcome back to The Well-Rounded Dude. My name is Chris. If you're new here, welcome. On this channel, we cover a whole bunch of topics, trying to elevate you to that well-rounded status. Today is going to be a little bit different because we're just going over my thoughts on M3gan. I just saw it, and I wanted to tell you guys my thoughts on it. Great movie. I liked it a lot. I didn't love it, but I liked it a lot. If you can tell from the trailers, it's about this little girl whose parents die, and she gets a toy, a really expensive toy, in the form of M3gan, the title character, who it's a robot toy that's supposed to imprint on her and be her best friend. Kind of like Chucky, but in a different way. This is kind of like for the girls, in a way. Great movie. It does comment on today's society about just handing kids electronic devices just to shut them up. It also comments on having to grow up, unexpectedly. The little girl's mother, the little girl's name is Cady. Her parents die in a freak accident unrelated to M3gan. And she goes to live with her aunt Gemma, who is now thrown into the world of being a parent, and she's not quite ready for it. Didn't really want it, but she does it because she cares for her niece, but she goes about it the wrong way, as somebody her age would do. Somebody who's used to being footloose and fancy free, all of a sudden being responsible for another person. And that's where the social commentary comes in, and having to grow up, actually engaging with the child instead of just like tossing an electronic device at the girl, which is kind of what happens. I'm gonna try to keep this very spoiler free, but you guys have seen the trailers, you've seen the funny dance movements, a couple of the suspenseful things that they always throw in a trailer. They really do show quite a few. There's not as many kills in this, but... And really, who can blame M3gan, right? We find out that Cady has trouble flushing the toilet. I've worked with some people like that. That's disgusting. You guys have seen the trailer. You know, the little gags that they throw at you, the little teases. I mean, it's all in the movie. It's not one of those movies where they show you a lot of cool stuff in the trailer and then it doesn't show up in the movie. All of it does. The funny parts, like I said, I was a little bit surprised that there were so many of them, but it worked. It didn't feel forced, and this movie doesn't take itself too seriously, which is great. The great part, my favorite part, is the ending. The ending was very suspenseful, and seeing it in the theater was awesome because I could gauge other people's reactions. They laughed at the jokes that were happening that I thought were funny as well, and by the time that the epilogue kind of rolls around, the last few minutes of the movie, people were quiet, and it held their attention. And, overhearing some of the people talk, you could hear them say, oh, this was a little bit funny, it wasn't really scary, which I do have a little bit of an issue with, because we, in society, when we watch horror movies now, we kind of laugh at them and we're like, oh, it's not scary, it's just kind of funny, haha. Well, it's because we're watching a movie. If it was happening to us, we'd be scared. So I take that, with a grain of salt. But all in all, I think it makes for an enjoyable movie. I think that's what this movie should have been, and they do set it up for a sequel, for sure. And I've heard rumors that they have talked about crossing over with Chucky and crossing over with Annabelle, both of which are welcome crossovers in my mind. I can't wait to see a sequel. I think if you guys are looking for a fun movie, something that you can go in and enjoy for an hour and a half, be sure to check it out. There are much worse things you could be watching. So definitely check out M3gan. Hope you guys enjoyed this take. Please be sure, down in the comments, let me know if you've seen M3gan. What did you think? And what did you think of this review? If you want me to do more, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share. And again, we're just going to keep this real short. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.